Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Son of Stars. Welcome to this reading. I very much appreciate that you clicked on this video. This is going to be a very interesting reading. I can already tell. I shuffled the cards. The messages that came out were, for me, even unexpected. Like I didn't know that these messages would come out. So today we're going to talk about the next chapter in your life. Basically, what is like the next chapter that the universe said is destined for you. You know, it's almost like an energy of like a glimpse into the future, a glimpse into your destiny, what the universe has planned for you, the next big event, what you are about to learn in your next chapter, what this next chapter in your life is about. So that's what we're going to look at today. In the next clip, you can choose between beautiful seashells, and I would say I'm going to see you in your reading. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Hello my beautiful pile number one. You chose this beautiful seashell over here. It's a lovely seashell. Hold on. It's a lovely seashell. So let's look at your cards. I already laid them out here. Let's see what your spirit guides want you to know. First of all, I'm feeling this energy here that you are currently going through almost like a rough stage, or let me say it like that. So I feel this energy here that you are feeling like you want to achieve like a huge goal. I feel this energy here. A lot of you guys, you finally want to live this high life, this life that you always wished for, the ultimate happiness, the ultimate happy life. You finally want to kind of like create life the way you want it to look, you know. So I'm seeing this energy here. You're almost like trying to create the happy ending in your life, or basically like a chapter in your life that is all about like having fun and finally living your dreams and finally really being ultimately happy, you know. It's almost this energy of like reaching the peak, which is interesting because we have the stick with it card here. So I'm feeling this energy here. You're trying to reach a big goal, or the next chapter of your life is actually about reaching a big goal. Do you see that? It's almost this energy here of like approaching a peak in your life. It's this energy of like finally I don't know why this song just came through. What is it called? It's by Frank Ocean. Living in the 𝑑𝑒𝑟𝑒, the Black Beverly Hills, domesticated paradise, palm trees and pools. The water's blue, swallow the pill, keeping it surreal. What is it called? Whatever you like, whatever feels good, whatever takes you mountain high. Oh my god, I really forgot. Oh, sweet life. Yes. Okay. So the next chapter of your life is actually about living a sweet life. Now, I'm feeling this energy here again. It's about you reaching like a huge goal here with a stick with it card. There is something that it's almost this energy of like you feel like you need endurance to get there, or spirit is saying you will need a lot of endurance, and this is actually what you're going to experience in the next chapter of your life. A lot of endurance. It's almost this energy of like seeing how strong you are, how strong you have become in the past couple of years, and how much energy you have to create this sweet life for you, you know. So I'm feeling here a lot of you are going to reach a huge goal. It's a very big one. It's also like a long journey. So this chapter is going to be quite long, but where you're coming out is at the end of the tunnel. It's like a tunnel vision. So I'm feeling here this energy of the universe, and your spirit guides are saying now it is about like the tunnel vision to finally create this sweet life that you want, that you crave for, that you wish for. Actually, check out the song Sweet Life by Frank Ocean. It just came through when I saw the Sun card here. It says, your emotional spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. So it's almost this energy like your destiny is unfolding, which also involves you reaching this big goal and coming out at the end of the tunnel, which is full of light, full of everything that you always wished for, all the things that make you happy. Maybe some of you guys also want like this beach life. Some of you guys, you want this beach life, or you want this beautiful life with your partner, because we also have the 7th house here. A lot of you guys are dreaming of maybe living in a beautiful country with your future spouse or with your next partner, or you are dreaming of traveling. You are dreaming of, I'm actually seeing here, we're going to get into the juicy details, because I'm seeing here you are going to meet somebody, but we're going to talk about that. Yeah, so I'm seeing this energy here. It's really, really about like having the courage, having the strength to finally manifest your sweet life. I'm also seeing here an energy of like, how can I say that? I'm feeling here with the reach out card and the 7th house that somebody that you have not talked to for some time, or there has been no communication or something like that. This could be like an old friend, but I more so feel like it's somebody that was romantic, you know, like you were romantically involved with them. They're actually going to reach out to you. I'm feeling this energy here for some of you guys. The person that is going to reach out to you from your past is actually your soulmate, or somebody that you have like a strong destiny with. It's an energy of like your destiny is somewhat connected to this person. It does not mean that you will end up together, but there's something about the both of you coming together, and I don't know, there's something about you experiencing this with this person. So there's somebody definitely reaching out from your past, or somebody romantic that is going to reach out to you. And I feel like they're going to clear things up, or they might even tell you that they have romantic feelings for you, is what I'm seeing here. For others of you, I feel like you will meet somebody new. So this could go either way, or it could even be the case that somebody from your past is coming back, but at the same time, you're going to meet somebody new. Is something that I'm seeing here. This is like your next chapter is definitely going to be about partnership. You're definitely going to contemplate about relationship. You will meet somebody. There will be somebody standing in front of you wanting a relationship with you. Again, this could be somebody from your past where it didn't work out in the past, and now they finally find the courage to talk to you and tell you how they feel. Or this is going to be somebody new. For some of you, you even have to make a decision between a new person and an old person here. But I'm definitely seeing this energy here. Your next chapter is definitely going to be about, it's about reaching your goals. It's about finding out how strong you actually are. What are you made out of? How much strength do you have, you know? I feel like you will even surprise yourself how much strength you have. And I'm also feeling here that Spirit is actually helping you. So if you feel more strength than usual, or more ambition than usual, more motivation than usual, this is because the universe is actually sending you this energy. I'm also seeing here, some of you guys, the sun just moved to, I follow sidereal astrology. I don't follow Western, I follow sidereal. And in sidereal astrology, the sun just moved to Leo. And the sun is the happiest in Leo placement, or it's kind of like the sun is the lord of the zodiac Leo. So some of you guys might be even a Leo. But what I'm feeling here is, it's like the light will shine on your partnership house, but the light will also shine on your power. So I feel like you will actually experience an energy of like, it almost feels like you will go, it sounds a little bit dramatic, but it's like you are a light warrior, and of course you have to learn a lot of lessons on your journey. But I'm just feeling this energy here that you are going to overcome a lot of obstacles. So your next chapter is really about overcoming a lot of obstacles, a lot of fears, a lot of things that stop you, but you're coming out here victorious. We already see that here. You will come out victorious here as well. Again, it's this energy of like, you will experience the darkness, but you only experience the darkness here. Let me show you the card. You only experience the darkness so you can let it go. So this energy is really about like, for example, sometimes we have dreams and we really want to make them happen. Like I want to move to a different city, a different country, but something is stopping us, right? The unknown is stopping us. What will happen? Do I feel like I have enough power? Do I feel like I can do that? Do I feel like I'm strong enough for that? You know, and I feel like you will overcome all of these questions, and everything that is holding you back from the sweet life is actually going to fall off in your next chapter in your life. I'm also seeing here, reclaim your art. So your spirit guides are definitely saying that it's time for you to, I feel this energy here, that there's something in your room that you will discover in the next couple of days and weeks where you're like, oh, I totally forgot about it. Like maybe like something that you drew, something that you wrote, that is going to inspire you again. It's like you inspire yourself by something that you find in your room, or maybe you recently have found something in your room and you totally forgot about it, but it is actually reminding you. It's like Spirit reminding you that it's time for you to reclaim your art. So there's something that you used to do, or something that you're absolutely interested in, something that is making you really happy. It could be music, it could be something artistic, like a skill that you used to have, or something that you used to do. You used to dance, you used to draw, you used to make jewelry, you used to make your own skin products, something along those lines, something that you were like really passionate about in your past or when you were a child. I feel like it will come up again. The reason for that is because Spirit is saying you're supposed to become, you're supposed to find this passion again, because this passion is actually going to help you manifest your dreams. It's this energy here. I mean, let me see what this is about. I want to know a little bit more. Reclaim your art. Spirit, what is this about? I'm also seeing here some of you guys are going to clean your room, or you recently cleaned your room. Some of you guys, you recently visited like your niece, your nephew, something along those lines. I'm also seeing here some of you guys, you have like a specific tree in your area. It's like a tree that you always look at, or a tree that you feel connected to. What is the reclaim your art about, Spirit? Let's see what it is about. Reclaim your art. What is the reclaim your art about? Three of Swords. Okay, this could be something that you used to do. Like, it almost feels like there's something that you used to do. It's like, I want to become like the best at it. You know, I want to make money with my art. I want to make money with what I'm good at or what I love to do. And it almost looks like it didn't work out in the past. So something that you tried didn't work out in the past here. And Spirit is saying, now is the time to pick it up again, to pick up this art, this hobby, this passion, because I feel like now is the right time. It almost feels like now is the right time. Now is the right time, yeah. Okay. I feel like now is the right time to start all over again. It's like something that you used to do. It's something that you're passionate about. Spirit is saying it's time for you to actually make something out of it. The time is right now, because we have the sun here. The sun usually is about being in the spotlight. So I feel like the sun is shining on you right now. It's an energy of like, you are being blessed by the sun because the sun shines on you. So that means people will see you. People will see you for the art that you put out. So it's the right time for you to start again, to practice a little bit more, you know, to become the best at what you want to do, like a skill or something like that, or something that you really, really want to do as your career. It's like Spirit is saying now's the time. Now's the time to, how can I say that? Now is the time to approach it again. Now is the time to make something out of it, because you will actually be able to manifest something big out of it. It starts with like, oh, I'm really passionate about it, and maybe it didn't work out in the past, but now is the right time to start again, is something that I'm feeling here. I'm also seeing here an energy of like, maybe you're also somebody that is interested in a lot of things, but there's something that is deeply within your heart that you could never let go. It's like it was always in your heart, but maybe you felt like you're not good at it, or you can never make money with it, or you know, you just forgot about it, you neglected it, something, you know, something along those lines. And Spirit is saying you have to listen to your heart. Your heart is telling you something about like something that you used to do or that you really wish to do. You know, now it's time to listen to your heart because the timing is right. Even if it didn't work out in the past, now is the right time. Sometimes the timing is not right, but I'm seeing here Spirit is saying, your spirit guides are actually here. They're saying the time is right now. You know, you need a little bit of patience for everything to manifest into something really solid. But now is the perfect time to start again, you know, because if you start now, then in 6 months you are at a completely different place, you know. And I'm feeling here, some of you guys, you are maybe interested in a lot of things, or maybe you feel like there's so many things in this world, of options, in this world of opportunities. And it's like your new chapter is really about choosing something. It doesn't mean that you have to do it for the rest of your life, but it's like, I choose one thing and I stick with it. I choose one thing that I really want to do, that I really want to, you know, I really want to be seen. I want to be known for that. I want to be known for that. I want to be seen for that, you know. I want to bring happiness to people with what I do, with music, with art, with writing books, with doing YouTube videos, with creating candles, with creating jewelry, whatever it is that you're really, really interested in. Something is deep within your heart, you know, it's buried in your heart. And Spirit is saying, choose it and stick with it, is something that I'm feeling here. It's like the times of confusion will be soon over, because some of you guys are maybe even thinking like, I don't even know what you're talking about. There's nothing that I'm good at. There's no skill that I know that I could make money out of. But it almost feels like Spirit is saying, explore different things and see what really feels good and what doesn't feel good. Because if you don't try, you will never know. I'm also seeing here, it's definitely about exploring, because Spirit is saying your next chapter is about how the confusion will stop in your life. It's almost like being certain of who you are, what your skills are, what your passion is, and where you want to go in life is something that I'm seeing here. Now, we also have here, or I pulled out some cards, what the focus will be in your in the next chapter of your life. We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is usually about making a decision. It's about planning long term. If we look at the back of the card, it almost looks the same. Let me show that to you. The sweet life, sweet, sweet life. I cannot sing. I wish I could. Do you see that? Oh, hold on. Do you see that? It's like looking at the sun, looking at the distance, you know? It's like it's time. It's time for me to do something. It's time for me to change my life. I actually am in love with a quote recently. It said, it says, you are one decision away from a completely different life. I feel like this is what you're actually going to go through in your next chapter. You make a decision, you stick with it, and then you will see real results with that. You know, maybe this is also something about like to become disciplined or to become committed to something, to become deeply committed to something, you know, so that you can actually see results, because maybe you gave up very early with what you tried and that's why it didn't manifest into something big. But Spirit is almost like saying you are ready to go on a journey. You are ready to, you know, pack your bags, get ready, take your skills with you, take your passion with you, and move with it, you know, move through life with it is something that I'm seeing here. Go on a journey with your passion. What can you bring to people and what comes back to you, you know? So the Two of Wands, again, is about making a decision. It's about long-term planning. It's about like, where do I want to go? And do you see that this person has like this light bulb or light ball in their hands? It's almost like, this is what I choose. This is my craft. This is my passion. This is what I'm good at. I want to shine in this niche. I want to shine in this area. With the Two of Wands, I'm also feeling this energy here. It feels like, let me see. Okay. Yeah, it's making it's like you're supposed to bring movement into your life by making a different decision. It's like your new chapter is all about making decisions, and it's all about movement because you do things differently. Because I just saw, it almost looked like the sun, the solar system or something like that, because I saw like the light ball moving around you. It's like things are starting to move in your life. Even if you felt stuck before, things are starting to move in your life. So this is going to be quite an adventurous chapter for you. We also have here what Spirit is actually helping you with. The Two of Swords. So we have two twos here, 22, and we have 44 here. So these numbers might be important to you, or you have been seeing those numbers. The Two of Swords is about making a decision. It's about not necessarily knowing what is the right path for you, or what is the right decision for you, or where you want to go in life, because she has a blindfold on, right? So she's not really sure. It's an energy here with a full moon. I feel this energy here. This is almost about like Spirit will help you to make a decision, to make the right decision actually. Maybe you're somebody who's scared to make the wrong decision. Didn't I say the quote here? You're always one decision away from a completely different life. So this is definitely about a decision here. Your new chapter is going to be about a big decision that you make, committing to that decision and getting big results with that, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's definitely going to come something that you will actually hold, like a reward for all the effort that you put into it with the Stick With It card, you know? So the Two of Swords is also about intuition for me. It is about intuition for me. It's about like, for example, if we have a racing mind and we really have no idea, like we feel confused, we feel like at a crossroad, we don't know what to do. This is always about coming back to a very still place. This is about like putting on a candle in your room and just sitting down in a still, calm room, and to just let your mind calm down. I'm feeling this energy here. It's almost like if your mind is always talking, like a chatty mind, then Spirit cannot even come through, because if your mind is full of your thoughts, how can Spirit send you the answers, you know? So it's this energy of like, they're going to help you to calm your mind down, and they're going to help you with like downloads. You will receive insights, is something that I'm seeing here, but you have to sit yourself down. Just like the Two of Swords here, maybe you sit on your balcony, if you have one, you sit on your, or you look out into out of the window and look at the stars. This is definitely an energy of like you have to come back to a very calm and still place, because that's where the answers are. Your answers are in stillness, is something that Spirit is saying, and they're going to help you to make this big decision here. They're going to help you to make the right decisions in life, and they're going to help you to see what is truly the right decision for you. Now, what you're going to learn in this new chapter, I'm feeling here, my beautiful pie number one, I'm feeling here you will learn what like the rewards of consistency, something that I'm seeing here. You will learn the rewards of consistency. I'm also feeling here with because we have Sun and Leo here, so this is definitely about the shift in Sun and Leo, and we're going to get into like the person that you're going to meet, but let me let me just finish that. So with the Strength card. The Strength card usually is about overcoming one's weaker self. This could be laziness, this could be procrastination, this could be fears that we have in our own mind, this could be things that we are afraid of. Spirit is saying you're going to rise above your fears in this new chapter. But first of all, you have to face those fears right into the eyes. You look, you know, what I'm feeling here is it's this energy of like, again, it almost feels like you have to go through the storm to get past the storm. So Spirit will help you with your fears. Spirit will help you with overcoming everything that is stopping you from this sweet life. Because we have the Empress here. This is definitely about living this comfortable, luxurious life. Money is good, health is good, I feel good about myself. This is about a glow up, you know, looking good because you just feel comfortable in who you are, and you're just freaking like fulfilled and happy with your life, right? This is where Spirit is leading you. This is coming to you. We have Venus here. It's really about right now facing your fears. I know it's really, really hard. I'm currently reading a book. It's called Fear by Osho. I just started it, so I cannot tell you too much about it, but I'm feeling this energy here. This chapter of your life right now is all your dreams that wait on the other side of fear for you. So this is really about like tapping into what you are truly afraid of. Where does the procrastination come from? Where does the laziness come from? Where does the fear come from? You really have to dive deep into your subconscious mind and sit yourself down with some, relaxing music, and to really look at your fears, to really look and peel the onion. Like, okay, I'm afraid of this, but what is behind that fear? Okay, that is behind that fear. And what is it's like peeling an onion. I know I have said that before in a different reading, so maybe you already got this message in a different reading, but it's definitely about how you can transform your fear and what happens when you actually look at it. So this is definitely about like a huge overcoming all your obstacles, all your fears by looking at them. You have to look at them, and it's this energy of like nothing can stop you. So Spirit is also saying nothing can really stop you, because they're going to help you. You're actually going to come out of this chapter as somebody who's very fearless. You will look at like yourself and be like, whoa, I'm actually like impressed by myself that I had so much courage and I was so brave to do that. So this is not going to be an easy chapter, but it's going to be the most rewarding chapter that you ever experience in your life, because you will come out of this chapter just feeling good, smelling like coconut, finally being at the place of where you always wanted to be, finally making money with your passion, so that's definitely the type of vibe that I'm feeling here. Now, where are you going, or where is this chapter leading you to? This is definitely about a new beginning here. The Ace of Pentacles could be about a new career, because the Ace of Pentacles is monetarily, or like it's an earth energy. So I feel like this will either be about a new income or a new source of income. This could also be like a new apartment, but this is definitely like, this is like a huge coin. This is like a blessing that comes because you stuck, or you were sticking to a decision that you've made here, you see? So it's almost like coming out at the top. So you will actually reach like the peak of your life, the sweet life. It's like the sweet juice of a berry is something that I'm feeling that you will experience, but it also requires for you to become the most courageous and the most brave person that you've ever been in your life, and to make decisions that you are scared of, and to actually face all your fears. So with the Ace of Pentacles, this is definitely about something. It's like a reward that you will receive. I'm also feeling here, guys, I'm going to say it now, I feel like you will be blessed and rewarded with a beautiful relationship here. So this is really about like your transformation, becoming like, you are going to become like this warrior that is not afraid of anything, because you know that Spirit is with you, and you gain your strength from Spirit. You gain your strength from connecting to your spirit guides and sitting yourself down, moon gazing, sun gazing, and actually you will find your strength in stillness. So the more calm your surroundings is, and the more calm your mind is, the stronger you become, the less fear can hurt you, or like the less fear can fear you. Because sometimes, or most of the time, all our fears happen in our mind. Those are thoughts. Are they real? Most of the time they're not, right? Most of the time those fears are just like, oh, what will happen in the future, and what will happen if I do this, what will happen if I do that. It's like once you master your mind, or once you become the master of your mind, it doesn't mean that you push away those thoughts. It's almost this energy of like, you let those thoughts come and you let them go. And also not to believe every thought that you have, because we have so many, right? And our thoughts are also a lot of times manipulated by advertisement, by things that we see, by subconscious fears that we have. Things are lingering and stuff like that. So it's almost like clearing the mind from all those energies, not to be manipulated by outside forces, right? That's how advertisement works. When we look at an ad, and then all of a sudden we maybe like have a dream of it, or we crave it on the next day. You see donuts on TV, and then you want donuts on the next day. That's how it works, right? So just imagine how we are also influenced by like bad news, and like by other people telling us they had a bad experience, and like by so many things, right? So many things that seem to be negative, they influence our mind, right? So that means we have to come to a very calm place where we just drop those thoughts. And I know it's really, really like not that easy. I understand that. But what I can recommend to you guys is definitely meditation, or definitely sitting yourself down with your thoughts and like questioning those thoughts. Another thing that I want to say is, guys, if you hear your thoughts, right? If you hear the voice in your mind, who's the one listening? I think it's a quote by Eckhart Tolle. This is definitely about your psyche, yeah. It's about your psyche, it's about your brain. It's like all the fear that you have is actually just in your mind. And once you overcame those fears in your mind, okay guys, I actually want to tell you a story. Okay, I actually want to tell you a story because I feel like that's what Spirit is guiding me to tell you. And I'm going to close my eyes because I can then focus a little bit better. So I have no idea which book I read, but it was a book. I really have no idea which book that was. So in the book, it was about a king. And we actually have Leo here. And Leo, or lions, are the king of the jungle. So this is really like, and we also have the sun in Leo right now in sidereal Vedic astrology. So in the story, there was a king with an empire. And the king had to go and travel to somewhere distant, and told the empire and all the people that he helped, and, all the, how do you say that? Citizens, right. So he told all his citizens he has to go on a very, very long distance travel, and he will not be there for a few months. And when he went to go to a journey to travel where he had to go, a very, very big monster came. Look at that. A very big monster came and took over his throne. So the big monster took over his throne. All of a sudden, the monster manifested like bad weather, and the monster manifested like fear in the people. And the monster also manifested this empire, this beautiful, shiny empire, into a very dark and muddy empire, And the energy that this monster spread was so negative and so dark, And the citizens were very, very mad. They said, we are going to conquer this evil, evil monster. So what they did was they threw things at the monster. This is actually like a bedtime story here. Hold on. If you see that, this is literally like the card of war, So the citizens were coming to the monster, and they threw things at the monster, and they insulted the monster. Go away, you're ugly, you're stinking. And then, to their surprise, the monster grew bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, almost as big as the whole empire. And the citizens didn't know what they could do, because every time they tried to fight this big monster, the monster became bigger and bigger and bigger. So they had to live like that for a few months, with bad weather and just like very bad energy in the whole town, in the whole empire. And they waited for the king to come back. So when the king came back, he asked the citizens, what is going on here? And the citizens told him, a big evil monster took over your throne and made this empire an ugly empire, a very dark empire. This monster made all of us sad and filled us with fear and anxiety. And the king said, have you tried to serve it cookies? Oh my God, I love that. And the citizens were like, what do you mean? This is an evil monster. We cannot offer him cookies. And then the king said to his, how do you call that? To the people that, his assistants, let's call them assistants. So the king told his assistants, please bring me a cup of coffee, not a cup of coffee, like a hot chocolate. Bring him cookies, bring him hot chocolate, bring him a blanket. And what the king did was, the king spoke lovely words to the monster. The king sent love to that monster. And as the king was nice to that monster, the monster grew smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it became like a tiny little something something. And then the citizens were asking, how did you do that? And the king said, my citizens. Citizens? You have to understand that if there is a negative energy and you want to fight this negative energy, you are fighting this negative energy with the root energy that this monster has. So this monster feeds off of negative energy. This monster likes to fight. This monster likes to hear insults. So that's why it grew bigger. But when you feed this monster love, then it becomes bigger, because it's like the light is shining. It's almost like shining the light. Because if, for example, if I want to overcome the darkness, right? So if this monster is something dark, and all I do is send dark energy to that monster, this monster becomes bigger. That's the soil of the monster to grow, the negative. But when you shine light to the monster, when you shine love to that monster, it becomes smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, because it cannot feed off of love. You know, it's the contradicting energy. It's almost like the light is replacing the shadow. So what I'm seeing here is, it's almost like everything that you went through, all the negative energy that you went through, it's like this huge, the sun is coming in, the sun is shining in. So what I'm trying to say is with that story is that when we have negative thoughts, right? And I have been there before. I actually had very bad anxiety, guys, or like very bad fears, like irrational fears that made no sense. So what you have to do is, you know, usually we become like very like, oh, I know, I want to fight those thoughts. I don't want to have them. I try to suppress those thoughts. I want to fight them. I don't want to have them. But that actually, the resistance towards those thoughts makes those thoughts even stronger. So if you start to allow those thoughts to be there and say, okay, these thoughts are there. I don't necessarily like them, but I am here with those thoughts, right? And it's an energy of like, fill your mind with love, whatever that means to you. Because, for example, meditation music has love frequency. If you listen to positive affirmations, it's love frequency. It's almost like creating a brain full of light. Creating a brain full of light. And by that I mean like a brain that is optimistic, a brain that has positive expectations, you know. So it's like Spirit is saying it's time for your mind to shine, in a sense where you're naturally optimistic. Your thoughts are naturally good. Your thoughts are naturally optimistic, and you have naturally positive expectations. I recently watched a video by Stargirl. It was the law of positive, was it the law of expectations? I think so. So maybe you want to look into that. So this is what Spirit is saying. It's like you will overcome every difficulty. You know, of course, we go through, like, life is not over, so we're going to have difficulties and challenges, but it's like the majority of your challenges, you will overcome them once you send light energy to your mind. Light has to be the primarily energy in your mind. It's something that I'm feeling here. And then this monster, you know, will just disappear and the sun comes out, right? Then we have the sun here. You overcame it. You tamed it. You tamed the mind. Taming the mind. Taming the negative thoughts. Taming your fear. Okay, that was really like we went there. Now, what I actually wanted to tell you is I feel like you will meet somebody here, guys. Look at that. Look at this energy here. The Six of Swords is usually about traveling. This is also long distance travel, over the, traveling overseas, you know. And it's almost like you might meet this person at the airport. You might meet this person on a travel. Like when you are going to a journey, like when you're traveling within the next couple of months, I feel like you will meet somebody. I don't know if you will. I feel like, well, it's the 7th house, because I wanted to say I don't know if you will be with this person, but the 7th house is relationship. So I feel like your next relationship is actually waiting for you, or a person where things didn't work out before, or maybe you have been friends, maybe it has been platonic, but you had feelings for this person, or it just something like that, like a little bit like complicated, let's say. I feel like they will resurface and they might actually surprise you. They might actually tell you that they have feelings for you, and I feel like you guys would travel together, to be completely honest. Yeah, but this is definitely about like a big reward here. You are in it for like, Spirit wants to bless you. The only thing that you have to do and what you're going to learn is to bring the monster cookies and to not fear the monster, to not fear those negative thoughts, but to actually send more love to them. You know, for example, if you say, which like when I was in this place where I had very negative thoughts and I had like a lot of fear, I remember that I remember that I told myself like, how do you say that? An opposite thought. I was like, Cynthia, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You have these thoughts right now, but it's not a problem. Or sometimes I just imagined how rainbow light is entering my brain every time I have like negative thoughts. Like you can be very, very how do you say that? You can be very, very creative with that. How you want to master your mind and just calm down those fears that you have in your mind. Because it's going, like, the monster is about to disappear, guys. The sun is waiting for you. Really, the sun is waiting for you. And the interesting thing is sometimes we feel like, you know, for example, we don't like the circumstances in our life, right? And we feel like, oh, I have to do like this huge change, and like I have to do this, I have to do that, you know, like a whole to-do list, like, and then we get overwhelmed and feel like, oh, I don't have the power to do so, and my life will always be like that, which is not true. So what I feel like Spirit is trying to say is you can manifest this sweet life that you wish for just where you are at right now in this very moment, you know? Only by putting on meditation music. It is about you have to win in your mind before you win in life. That's another quote that I recently saw. And by winning, it just means a mind that is calm, a mind that is neutral, to the point where your mind is even like more positive, like that you naturally and really like genuinely have positive expectations in towards the universe. Because, for example, it's really, really easy for us to think like, oh, it will not work out, right? So it's very, very easy and very natural to us to think it will not work out. So it's almost like switching the button to, it always works out for me, to deeply believe that, you know, which comes a little bit with practice. So I feel like this is what your next chapter is going to be about. I hope you like this reading, my beautiful pile number 1. We had a little story time here. I didn't know that this would come up, but I felt it, you know. So it's like the lion inside of you, like, roar, and you don't care about nobody. Like, it's almost like, you know, the monster is scared of you. No, not like that. So, yeah. It's like the lion awakens inside of you, fearless, sees his prey and gets it. I actually have like a lion poster here. So again, this is lion or Leo season right now. So I feel like this is the next chapter of your life, the lion within, you know, the warrior within, overcoming those obstacles and coming out as like a successful warrior. And then there's a huge reward here for you guys. Do you know what we're gonna do? I know it's a very, very long reading, but I feel like I want to find out what this Ace of Pentacles is about. Let's see. Just a few cards here. I feel like this might be a relationship. It might also be a new source of income. Three of Wands. An opportunity to travel as well is what I'm seeing here. What is the Ace of Pentacles about, Spirit? Being in the spotlight as well. Oh, okay. I feel like it's about work. It's about a new source of income. Something that you will work on. You will actually be in the spotlight here. Look at that, the spotlight. The light shines on you. And you will actually make a career out of this. Okay, well, my beautiful pie number one, I hope you like this reading. Let me know down in the comments if it resonates with you. I mean, resonance is not supposed to be there because it's your next chapter, so this is what you're going to experience, but maybe you also already resonate with that because this energy is already around you. Yeah, I hope you like this reading. Let me know down in the comments below, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pie number two. You chose this beautiful seashell over here. Let's look at your cards. You will love this message. I'm already spoiling it to you. Do you say spoiler alert? Well, let's start. So what am I seeing here for you guys for your next chapter? I'm feeling your next chapter is all about your manifestation skills. I'm feeling this energy. You're actually about to manifest some big things in your life. I'm specifically seeing here you are manifesting new friends and actually your future spouse. Let's be honest, we have the 8th house card here. And I actually recently, or not recently, but if you look at my videos, I actually posted a future spouse video. And in the thumbnail, I put rings, you know, like the wedding rings. And look at this card here. So I feel like you should probably watch this video if you haven't already. Or this is an indication here that you're actually going to get married. I wouldn't say very soon because I don't see the timing here, but I'm seeing here the next chapter of your life. It's almost like I'm feeling here that the planets in your chart, because I follow Vedic sidereal astrology, I feel like there's something happening in your astrology chart with the transits that is actually saying you are ready for marriage. So there's definitely marriage in the cards that is coming towards you, but let's start with your individual transformation and what is coming to you before you get to that marriage. So what I'm seeing here is the Magician is all about manifesting something, manifesting what they want, you know, manifesting a certain outcome, putting intentions into it, putting work into it. There's a lot of like tools on the table, right? And I'm feeling this energy here, guys. I'm feeling here a lot of you guys, you have a lot of ideas. I feel like most of you guys, because we have the Gemini card here, which is all about like Gemini has so many interests, so many ideas, is always curious about learning something new here. So I'm feeling you guys, your creativity is going to be activated very, very strongly. I'm feeling this energy here. You will actually have a lot of thoughts. I'm also seeing the movie Up. Is it called Up with its old grandpa? I feel like the balloons just reminded me of that. Or maybe you recently saw like a balloon, something with a balloon. This might be important for you, or this might be a sign that you will receive or have received already. With the Give It to God card, I feel this energy here that Spirit is saying it's time for you to manifest those thoughts that you have, in a sense where all your creative ideas want to come out of you. They want to come from your mind to paper to something. Spirit wants you to actually create your thoughts, because I see those balloons as like your thoughts and your ideas and your creativity. And Spirit is saying, put those thoughts out there. Put those manifestations out there. Write a letter. It is time for you to manifest something big for your life here, guys. It's time for you to manifest. This is going to be a chapter of manifestation, to be completely honest. If you have struggled with believing in manifestation, I feel like this chapter will actually be about manifesting everything that you always wished for, and actually being surprised and shocked yourself how it all manifested, you know. Of course, there is divine timing. which means it might not mean that it manifests in one month, right? But over time, something huge will manifest for you. I'm seeing this energy here again. You have a lot of thoughts and a lot of creative ideas, and maybe sometimes you're scattered. Like you have so many ideas, but you never put them to work, or they just stay in your mind. And Spirit is saying they want to get out into the world. Your art wants to go out into the world. Put this energy, this colorful rainbow energy, you know, like see your ideas and thoughts as a rainbow, you know. And once you put this ideas and thoughts and all your creativity, all your art, once you put it out there, this rainbow can travel. I feel like the rainbow wants to travel. Rainbow standing for your thoughts, your creative ideas, your passion. It wants to travel out there. You are in it for a surprise here with the Magician card. I feel like you also know how to manifest. I'm also seeing some of you guys recently bought crystals, or you went to a crystal shop here. Some of you guys recently went to a bookstore, I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing here some of you guys are studying a lot because of university or something like that. But Spirit is saying, I'm also feeling here, Spirit is also saying, like, if you have passions or like something that you're really, really interested in, Spirit is saying become the master of it or become really good at it, because the Magician has a lot of knowledge about something. So it's almost like gain more knowledge about this topic, about this niche, about this skill, and, you know, actually bring it to life. I feel like Spirit is saying your next chapter is about bringing something to life that comes from your heart, from your spirit here, and to gain a lot of knowledge about it, read books about it, you know. And then get to work and actually manifest it into something that is visible, you know. It starts with like a thought in your mind, and then it becomes something that one can actually grab once you put the work into it, once you put the effort into it, once you create it with your hands, you know. The Gemini card says the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Yeah, so it's almost like what you put out comes back to you. It's like the exchange of energy. Once you start to put this energy that is within your heart, this beautiful rainbow energy that is within your heart, where all your passions and all your creative ideas lie, once they go out, give it to God. Trust that the universe will manifest it, you know. Just let them travel. Let your manifestations travel, you know. I'm also seeing here, ooh, this is going to be spicy. I don't know why, but Spirit is really, really saying there's a lot of new people coming into your life, guys. I'm seeing a big group circle, or like a, no, not group circle, sorry guys, friend circle. So maybe you have been feeling like alone, or you have been feeling like you do have friends, but you do not necessarily 100% resonate with them anymore, because, you know, sometimes we become different people, right? Maybe they're not into spirit guides, they're not into spirituality, or maybe they are, but not as much as you. Maybe they're not into tarot, you know. For others of you, it just means if you already have like a big friend circle, there's going to come even more people here. Even to the point where you might even be like somebody of like a community. I'm seeing here like that you will maybe like join a group, or like a community. Could even be like a group on Facebook is something that I'm seeing here. You might get part of it, or you might meet somebody that is introducing you to a big friend circle here. So this is definitely about connecting with people. Your next chapter is about meeting very, 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 very lovely souls that you truly connect with. You will meet a lot of soulmates, you know. Platonic, romantically, and also like even strangers that you see for one night, you know, when you go to a bar. You will meet a lot of lovely people here. And what I'm seeing is, or what Spirit is saying, I'm feeling here, your next chapter is about listening to other people. So it's like you will meet a lot of interesting people that have a very, very beautiful story to tell, and what they've been through and everything, like, all, you know, because sometimes like I feel like life, when I close my eyes, I just channel the energy. Because I feel like life is an art piece. So everybody's life is an art piece, right? If they tell you they have been to, I don't know, 16 countries, or they can speak 4 languages, or, you know, they have been, I don't know, like, on a, how do you call that, like couch surfing for 1 year. It's something about like meeting a lot of beautiful people that have a beautiful story to tell, and everybody has something that you can learn from. It's almost like soaking up like a sponge what people tell you, like the people that you're going to meet, because those people have like very, very valuable advice. It's almost like once you soak up all that energy, even when they tell you like, this is the mistake that I've made, it's like pay attention to what people tell you, especially when you meet new people. Ask them a lot of questions, because what they will say is exactly what you need to hear. It's almost like so much wisdom is coming to you through the stories of other people, is something that I'm seeing here. So you're definitely in it for a beautiful ride to meet a lot of people, because I'm also seeing here what Spirit is helping you with is to, first of all, the Nine of Cups is about manifesting dreams. Maybe you have always been dreaming of like your future spouse here. You have always been dreaming of like a big friend group, or like to be part of a beautiful community with like a lot of people, to have like a lot of friends, or to even like be somebody that can like that throws parties, or to be even invited to parties is something that I'm seeing here, or like beautiful gatherings, or to meet somebody very influential, you know, like that is introducing you, like maybe like you meet a yoga teacher, right? And he's like introducing you and telling you like, hey, you can come to my yoga class. And then it's like a whole group, you know, that you get to know. That's the type of vibe that I'm feeling here. So Spirit is helping you with actually bringing new people into your life with the Knight of Cups. Also somebody romantically. They're actually working on your romantic life right now. They're actually bringing this person that you're meant to be with to you. They're actually manifesting your future spouse here right now. And marriage is manifesting here, definitely. So they're helping you with like, I feel like you will be invited into, for whatever reason, people will come to you and invite you into like, hey, do you want to go out and drink wine with us? Or do you want to go out, you know, or I have this friend that has this new store. Let's go there. He just opened up his store. Something like that. You will be invited. People will actually approach you for whatever reason. Well, because Spirit is saying that's what you're supposed to experience. Knight of Cups is a whirlwind romance. So the wishes that you have of like manifesting new friends, or manifesting to be part of a community, and to actually manifest, like it's like you're manifesting your soul family, whether that is people that are platonic, like, you know, friends, new friends, whether that is like being part of like a big group. It could even be like if you are somebody who's self-employed, or you want to be self-employed, you will actually manifest all those beautiful souls that you are meant to connect with, you know. And what Spirit is actually saying here is because what I'm feeling here is, right, Spirit is saying what you're going to learn is to, okay, let me say it in another way. Spirit is saying, get ready for your future spouse, in a sense where maybe you are even with somebody right now. Then I feel like this person, for some of you, this person might propose to you. For others of you, if you are not with a person, or if you are with a person and maybe you feel like it's very toxic or something like that, and you break up after this person, you will meet your future spouse. So it could go both ways, because I don't know your situation, so I don't want to be too fast with that. But what Spirit is saying is like, get ready for your future spouse. If you think about like, oh, you know, your future spouse, and your future spouse is standing in front of you, right? What would you like to change about yourself? Do you want to be more confident? Do you want to be more healthy? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to have a different apartment before you meet this person? Do you want to get your driver's license before you meet this person? So it's different. It's this energy of like, Spirit is saying, get your motivation from knowing that this person will soon be there in front of you, to change the things that you would like to change before you meet this person. Not that you're supposed to be perfect, but hey, I want to change, you know, I don't know, my hair. I always wanted to have this haircut. I want to change my apartment. I want to change my career. I want to change my job. Maybe I even want to live in a different country, or I want to live in a different city, you know? So it's almost this energy of like, get ready, get ready. Get ready for it, because this person is coming here. It's about your confidence right now. So your spirit guides are saying it's about your confidence. Build up your confidence. Start to eat healthy. Start to drink enough water. Whatever you feel like is going to boost your confidence, is time for that. It's time for that. Because the Nine of Pentacles, you see like all those pentacles here, right? Each pentacle stands for how she invests into herself. This could be, I drink enough. I buy natural products for my skin. This could also be, I get my confidence from reading beautiful books, to have more knowledge about a specific topic. This could also be about becoming self-employed. This could be about like having your own apartment, or having like a bigger apartment, a more beautiful one, having a better position in a job, or having an additional source of income. Everything that you want to manifest right before you meet your future spouse, do it right now, because this person, marriage is in the cards. This person is coming to you. So what Spirit is saying here is, it's time for you to manifest everything that you always wished for. If you look at your most beautiful life, if you close your eyes, okay, my beautiful pie number 2, just close your eyes. And just imagine, what would your most beautiful life look like, Who would you be? What does your best version of yourself look like? It's time to manifest this vision, because you will meet lovely people that will help you on your journey, and you will meet your future spouse here. So it's all about manifesting. It's time to actually put in the work. It's time for you to grab a pen, to make a business plan, to start journaling every day, to manifest, to get new books about something, to go on Skillshare and finally learn how to, design, how to draw, how to, make your first bag, or to create your first bag if you want to become a designer or something like that. It's time. It is time. You are ready. It is time, Yeah, and where are you going? Your pile is freaking lovely. We have the Star card and we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about marriage, it's about relationship, and we have the Star card, guys. Oh my God, the card actually came out like that. Do you see that? This energy here is your future spouse. They're already in your energy field. They're already around you. This could be that you are with somebody who's going to propose to you very, very soon. Or if you have nobody, this person is going to enter your life pretty soon. Do you see that? This is like their energy. They're already with you. So Spirit wants to tell you this person is already with you, and they're actually manifesting, like the vision that you have of your future spouse is actually manifesting into a real person that you will be with. You will have a wedding. It is all in the cards, you see? So, my beautiful pie number 2, your next chapter is definitely about like the beauty of connecting to people, the beauty of connecting to different souls, the beauty of finding your true soul tribe, finding your true soulmate, your true love, your twin flame, whatever you want to call it. And how beautiful it is to be part of a community, something that I'm feeling here. And then we also have the Aries card here, which says the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous, crusading, impulsive action is likely. Yeah, Aries is all about like action. Your next chapter is all about initiating things. It's all about initiating things, starting today. No more procrastination, because what is actually coming towards you is freaking beautiful. No more procrastination, my beautiful pie number 2. Your next chapter is about taking action and initiating things. And finally doing the things that you always saw for yourself, It's almost this energy of like, it's time to get to work here. And for the last card for you guys is like, and we have the card, turn on the light. Do you see that? This also looks like, it looks like they're married here, because she looks like she has like it looks like he has a suit on and she has like a white dress on. Turn on the light. It's almost like there's going to be a switch here from being by yourself to being with somebody and to being with a lot of people. to being connected to a lot of people here. And then again, marriage is 100% in the cards here. There's no denying that, okay? So my beautiful pile number 2, I hope you like this reading. Let me know down in the comments below. I mean, resonance is not going to be that strong because it's like a prediction, but maybe you still resonate with those kind of like with something that I said. So I hope you like this reading, and I'm going to see you in my next one. I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. You chose this beautiful shell over here. Let's look at your cards. So your next chapter of your life. Your next chapter of your life is going to be very spiritual. I am seeing here that you're actually going to see, how can I explain that? It feels like your next chapter is going to be full of signs and synchronicities, full of feeling connected to God, feeling connected to spirit, because we have the card Talk to God. It says 11. So maybe you have been seeing 1111, or maybe this is like a number that is near and dear to your heart. But with the Talk to God card, I feel this energy here. The next chapter of your life is almost going to feel like another spiritual awakening, because I feel like you will feel so connected to God and so connected to spirit like you've never been before. We have the 9th house here, which is the house of angels. So I feel like you will probably see a lot of like supernatural things. That is how spirit is letting you know that spirit is with you, because I feel like it's an energy of like restoring your faith, or restoring your belief in spirit, or your belief in God, or to even strengthening it, you know, to even become more connected to God and more connected to the universe. So what I'm seeing here is, my beautiful pile number 3, this is going to be a very, very beautiful chapter for you, where you actually find, it's almost like you will find so much peace within your heart and your spirit and your soul. And I also feel like you will have this moment of like, I can feel God, I can feel the universe, I can see and feel the universe. It is going to be very lovely for you guys. I'm also seeing here spirit is actually freeing you of something. I feel like it's anxiety. I feel like it's health issues. Something with your like anxiety, with health issues, with your mental health. You're actually, the next chapter of your life is going to be a chapter where you're the healthiest version of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. So you will experience what it feels like to be extremely healthy with your mind, like a mind that is very calm, no anxiety, and you will experience finally, like, do you know how when you have anxiety or when you have health issues, how you cannot really enjoy life? And I feel like your next chapter is actually about enjoying life to the fullest, to finally feel so alive and so like feeling like there's nothing burdening you. Of course we have little challenges, but it's not like something that is going to be like a major issue here. So this is definitely, like, spirit is saying, it's like your health is going to be the thing that you will appreciate the most, especially like your mental health and your physical health. And they're going to free you of like a burden of a situation where you felt really, really stuck here. Spirit is also saying here for your next chapter, it says tell the truth. So maybe this has something to do with like being honest with yourself, like looking at the things that you really have to change, you know, or maybe to just sit down with yourself and make like a list with the things that you truly want, or things that you really, really want to change. It's like just sitting yourself down with a pen and paper and see what comes out, or what you feel like you want to write down. This could be like you want to write about your anxiety, you want to write about how you have been struggling the past couple of weeks and you didn't tell anybody, or you brush it under the rug, or how you have been maybe like feeling you have to change something in your life. It's almost like take a pen and paper and see what comes out, or what you would like to tell God. It's almost like writing a letter to God is something that I'm feeling here, or writing a letter to the universe, and really being honest with what you truly want to change and what it's almost like what your biggest desire, or the desire that you have, the strongest desire that you currently have right now is something that I'm feeling here. This could also be being truthful with other people. Maybe there is something that you have to write off of your chest to somebody, to tell somebody like the truth of how you feel about the situation. Of course, make sure that you make it in a calm manner, you know, so that the other person can understand your side. But this is definitely about like, what I'm feeling here is no more lies that you tell yourself, no more dealing with other people's lies. And I feel like you will also find your own truth. It's an energy of like finding your own truth when it comes to your religion, what you truly believe in, or what truly feels good to you. Or to be very, very confident in your belief in spirit, in your belief in God, whatever religion you have. It's like finding your own truth, not what other people tell you should believe in, but to actually, what I'm feeling here is you're going to experience things that make you believe in God, things that make you believe in the universe and in spirit, and this is your own truth, and nobody told you what to believe. It's because you experienced it, you know. And I'm also feeling here an energy of like finally living as your true self without a mask, you know, not manipulated by outside forces, but truly like what your soul is like. It's like your true self is coming out, and you're not hiding anymore for who you are. So it's a very, very lovely vibe here of like finally living in your own truth, which feels good, right? If we live in truth, if we truly do what we're meant to do, and we believe in our own truth, it's like discovering the truth here. This is definitely about like, what is the purpose of my own life? Who is God, or what is God, is something that I'm feeling here. Those questions are going to be answered for you in what it feels like to be connected to a higher force. So it's almost this energy of like finally finding your own truth, and also the truth of your own destiny and your life purpose and what you were truly born for is something that I'm feeling here. It's a lovely, lovely vibe. I could like bathe in it. I just feel like I feel so calm and so peaceful, and I feel like this is what you're going to experience. It feels like ultimate peace right now. I feel ultimate peace, and as an omen, I feel like this is what you're going to experience in your next chapter. Now, what Spirit is saying you're supposed to focus on right now in your next chapter, entering your next chapter, the Chariot is about how we follow our own inner compass to get somewhere. The Chariot is about a destination. It's about where do you want to go in life and what is stopping you. It's also this energy of like contradicting thoughts or contradicting actions. It's almost this energy of like, for example, I want to be an artist, but instead of drawing, I do something else. It's like you are actually going against your own truth by not being an artist, you know, because you were manipulated to do something else, or you really want to be, I don't know, like an author, but you're not doing it because you're scared. So it's like your soul is saying this is the truth, but then your actions are contradicting that. So this is an energy of like Spirit is saying you have to focus on what is contradicting your own truth, you know, what is misaligned with your own truth, what is not working out for you anymore, what is not beneficial for you anymore, what is in your way, what is in your way when it comes to your dreams and where you want to go, and to really look at it. For example, like, I really want to become a millionaire, but I am lazy, right? So that is something that is stopping you from getting there. And what do we do with that? Finding out how to overcome laziness, for example. You know, just a simple example. So it's definitely this energy here of like focusing on, also on moving on from disagreements. It's like this energy of like, for example, if you recently had a fight or something like that, Spirit is saying, how about agreeing to disagree? So this is definitely about leaving conflict behind, leaving behind like contradicting like things, like you want something but you do the complete opposite. You know, you want to tell the truth but you say a lie because of fear. Something like that is what I'm feeling here. But Spirit is definitely saying it is definitely ready. You're definitely ready for a new chapter in your life, and I feel like you're going into a very, very peaceful chapter here. This is also about, again, focusing on your health. Definitely, it's about focusing on your health. This could be, Spirit is saying, to eat a little bit more healthier, to do something like, you know, like yoga, like meditation, like I don't know, Pilates, something, you know, something that you feel like would make you feel, what makes you feel healthy, you know? I want to drink a green smoothie that makes me feel healthy, you know? Also mental health. What is good for your mental health? It's like finding what makes you feel healthy, what helps you with your mental health. To just try it out, like try out different things and have like a strong daily routine, or like something to incorporate something in your day, which is like my healthy hour, or what I do to have a healthy mind, what I do to feel healthy, you know, what I do to release my back pain, my back pain, you know, or to really like focus on your health right now, to go to like an alternative healer, or to go to a doctor and to really get to the bottom or the root of the problem. Maybe to even like incorporate different kinds of foods in your diet to get like all the nutrients that you need, is something that I'm seeing here. And it's definitely about spiritual practices here as well, because again, I feel like Spirit is saying that they want to come, like God or the universe wants you to come to them and talk to them and be with them. So this is definitely an energy of like finding, in isolation, you find out that you're not really alone, because the universe is always with you. And every time you ask for a sign, the universe is sending it to you. So I feel like you will receive a lot of signs, especially when you talk to God. So there's definitely a focus here on talking to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, to God, whatever you believe in, to talk a little bit more openly about what you feel, not just about like, oh, I want this, I want that, but to actually sit down and tell them like, okay, today was really challenging and I felt like old wounds came up and I don't know where this comes up because I felt like I already healed them. Do you know, that type of like communication is what Spirit is saying. They want to hear from you, because then they can help you, and they also want you to pray a little bit more, or to ask for a little bit more guidance or signs, because it's about free will. If we don't ask for it, the universe cannot deliver it. It's something that I'm feeling here. Now, what are you going to learn? What I'm feeling here is, it's definitely about something about your fears. There's something that you fear. You have like a very chatty or racing mind, and or like a very like, you have so many thoughts that you almost feel like you're confused, or you feel like paralyzed. You don't feel like you want to go out because you have so many thoughts. And what Spirit is actually saying, I actually want to recommend that to you because Spirit told me to do so. It is called Trigger Mantra by 𝐺𝑙𝑖𝑚𝑝𝑠𝑒. It's such a lovely mantra. I actually cried when I heard it the first time, because it went straight into my soul, and it's just so beautiful. So every time you feel like anxiety or fear, if you feel like you resonate with that, definitely listen to it, because it's lovely. Because in this protection mantra, she says, I am protected, and it's so beautiful. Please just check it out. Every time you have anxiety or you feel like you're scared of something, Spirit is saying to listen to them, in a sense where you listen to higher frequencies, in a sense of like mantras that help you with like feeling protected, feeling loved, or something like that. But I'm also feeling here, it's like what Spirit is saying is they're going to take away your fears. In essence, your fears will be gone very soon, but it has something to do with like your mental health. Your mental health will be amazing. That's the next chapter for you. With the Queen of Wands, as you can see on the card, she has roots here. And this reminded me of the root chakra. The root chakra, when you read about it, is especially for feeling grounded and feeling safe on planet Earth. So Spirit is also saying they want you to listen to root chakra music a lot, or to listen to shamanic music, because they're saying they no longer want you to fear. They no longer want you to have anxiety. They no longer want that. They want you to experience. It's like, what I'm feeling here is like For example, if God could talk, God would say, I created this paradise for my beautiful, lovely souls, for my beautiful pie number 3, and I want you to enjoy. I want you to enjoy this beautiful paradise that I created for you, you know? But what is stopping you is your own fears, your own thoughts. You don't even see how beautiful life can be. You don't even see all the opportunities and all the blessings that I put upon earth for you to enjoy, you know? So it's like, in order for you to enjoy life to the fullest, to genuinely enjoy life, and to not have one thought in your mind about like fearing something or being anxious, or to just have an overthinking mind. It's like Spirit is saying your overthinking mind can be healed, you know, your health can improve, but you have to really focus on it and to really put in, be truthful with yourself and look at what you actually do for really calming the mind down, right? Now, what is going to happen in your next chapter is actually your intuition is going to skyrocket. If you are not already psychic, you will be. I'm telling you. I feel like you will have a spiritual awakening. I feel like you will become very intuitive. I feel like you would definitely become like some type of psychic, or your psychic abilities, will actually expand. There's something about your psychic abilities expanding, about you having like prophecy dreams, about you knowing something before it happens, or hearing things or seeing things. There's definitely something going to happen when it comes to your spiritual abilities here. And I feel like it's the end, because the 10 of Swords is always the end. It's the end of your overthinking mind. It's the end of your mental health problems. This is your next chapter, the end of your mental health problems. But you do have to get back to spiritual practices. You have to get back to praying, and you have to get back to finding a health routine, you know, is something that I'm seeing here. And then we have the King of Pentacles here as well. So what I'm feeling here is you will actually find... once you overcame this whole anxiety and mental health problems, Spirit is planting a seed in your mind of an idea that will bring money to you and stability. There's definitely money and stability coming your way. Making money with something that, it could even be, guys, it could even be that you're going to make money with your psychic abilities, or something with like healing people. You could also become a healer here as well. It's something that I'm feeling here, because this is actually your calling here. But I feel like Spirit is saying, once your mental health is like, you know, you worked on it, and then you're actually going to see like huge abundance when it comes to money and your resources and your income and stuff like that. And you will actually, could even be that you meet an influential person, you know, that is going to teach you how to make a business out of it, or they want you to become part of their company. Or this just really talks about like this energy of like really feeling stable in life. So if you always have been feeling like you always move places and things are always shaky, your next chapter is actually about finding it's like finding peace and finding your stability in life, to finally feel like, I feel at home somewhere, or I feel at home in my own body. I feel content and I feel comfortable. Yeah, that's the word that I was looking for. I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable with my thoughts. I feel comfortable with my, how I make money. I feel comfortable where I live, with where I live. This is the type of vibe that I'm feeling here. And what you're actually heading towards is, let me show this to you guys. So this looks like she's stuck somewhere, right? This is like being stuck in your own head, not knowing where to go or how to get out of there, because you have so many thoughts. So it's most likely about like clearing those thoughts. You can only see, I use this so many times, but I still love it. So you can only see your reflection in water when the water is calm, and not when it's like, you know, moving and stuff like that. So this is really about like your mental health. Your mental health is supposed to be your #1 focus right now. My beautiful pie number 3, because look at this. This is the sword of truth. The truth will set you free, and you will find the truth when you sit in stillness and you talk to God and you tell the truth, whatever that means to you, and you write your feelings down, and you take your health seriously, and you take your spiritual practices seriously, you know, because the Queen of Swords is all about like knowing. This is the complete opposite energy. So you're moving from somebody who's very confused, who feels stuck in life, who has problems with their mental health, or who just has problems with seeing where their life is going. You're transforming into the Queen of Swords, which has a plan. She knows exactly where to go, what she has to do. She's very organized, and she's the master of her mind. You know, she chooses her thoughts in a sense, or not necessarily like it doesn't mean that she chooses her thoughts, but it's more so like she has a very calm mind, and it's this energy of like being very focused, and your mind is just calm, and therefore you can focus on something, you know. And she's scared of nothing. There is nothing that can scare the Queen of Swords, you know. Very, very confident in who she is. So I feel like if you look at this here, it's like help is coming your way. For me, this always means like help is coming your way. Your spirit guides are helping you to become unstuck, actually. Okay, my beautiful pie number 3. I hope you like this reading. Let me know down in the comments if it resonates with you. Again, I feel very, very calm, and I'm very, very happy. You're probably going to have like a spiritual awakening or something with your psychic abilities. Yeah, and I wish you a lovely day. Let me know if you liked it. Yeah, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pie number 4. You chose this beautiful shell over here. Let's look at your cards. What is your next chapter about? I feel like your next chapter is about your individuality. It talks about stepping away from the crowd. I'm also hearing here, a lion doesn't lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. So maybe you're somebody who you worry about the opinions of other people, but you no longer will. This will completely fall off of your shoulders. Thinking about what other people think of you. This will no longer be an issue in case you do have an issue with that. But the card that came out for you is step away from the crowd. And what I'm feeling here is my beautiful pie number 4. I feel this energy. You are about to go on a very, very interesting journey. This is definitely about like you will experience a life that is very, very unique and very, very different to other people. No more a normal, boring, basic life, which I'm not saying anything against it, but it's just not your thing. This is just not your destiny. Your destiny is going to be experience something. Your destiny is about experiencing something extremely unique. I'm feeling this energy here. This has something to do with the way you make money and your career. I'm feeling this energy here. You're actually going to, this could even be that you're going to be somebody that is, because stepping away from the crowd, if we look at this card here, right? To me, this always talks about like all the people that go to work, go to their 9-to-5 job, and the sheep over here decides, I want to do my own thing. I want to become an entrepreneur. I want to try my luck with cryptocurrency. I want to try my luck with stock market. I want to learn a new skill. I want to open up my own bar, my own boutique. Something along those lines is something that I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing here for a lot of you guys right now, your chapter with the 3rd house is definitely about learning something new. We also got the 3rd house here, which talks about your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. So what I'm feeling here is I'm seeing you guys here actually becoming very knowledgeable about something new. This could be how to become an entrepreneur, how to make a business out of something, how to create your own cosmetics, how to design something. I'm also seeing here some of you guys are actually thinking about going to Skillshare, or you're thinking about attending a webinar or something along those lines. This is definitely about you learning something new, you going a completely new way in your life. And I feel like it has something to do with your career, because I can already see that. It's definitely about this energy here. I already told you about the lions don't lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. I don't know, I think it's in a song or something like that where I heard it the first time. But we have the Leo card here, and also the sun is in Leo right now in sidereal astrology, because I follow Vedic. It says the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Ooh, you see, to finally have the confidence to do your own thing. Very simple, to have the confidence to do your own thing. This is what your next chapter is going to be about. And let me tell you, I can already see you're going to make it. Don't worry about that. We're going to talk about this in a second. The lion also reminds me of like being fearless, which again talks about like not caring about other people's opinion or about what other people think, in a sense where maybe like other people say like, oh, this is never going to work, or life is not a, how do you say that? Like you cannot make wishes. There's like a proverb in my, or like a saying in my language, but I don't know how you say it in English. It's like, life is not a wish concert where you can just wish for things and they manifest, you know? Which is actually not true, because life might not be a fairy tale, but it is definitely surprising, and we have so much potential to do something that we actually want to do when we put our attention to it, our consistency and our belief, and also when we believe in the universe and in spirit, right? So with the Leo card here, I feel this energy here, it's almost like you're ready to take on your crown. This is like getting crowned, is something that I'm feeling here. And with that energy, I feel like to find your position in society, because we also have Capricorn, which is about the 10th house. This is your status in the world, your status in society. So I feel like this is all about like who you are in society, and about your individuality and who you want to be, what you want to represent in society. Spirit is saying it's time for you to become an authority. It's time for you to go your own way. And it's time for you to live your life according to your own rules, is something that I'm feeling here. Spirit is also saying here that they want you to focus on, with the Three of Wands, let me actually get a clarification card, because I feel like I want to get some. So what do you want my beautiful pile number 4 to focus on when it comes to their new chapter? Let's see. Okay. I feel like, ooh, and we have the Star card here. Okay, what Spirit wants you to know is I feel like you have to walk away from something or somebody. Yeah, I mean, we already have that here. I don't know if this is a job, or if this is like a group, or like a friend group, or like a, I don't know. This is something about like detaching from other people's opinion, detaching from how other people see life, into, it's like other people have their experience, right? And they tell you, this is what I experienced, so don't do it. I feel like Spirit is saying, don't listen to them, make your own experiences. And it's definitely about walking away from something. Are you walking away from a job? Maybe it's time for you to also like find a new job or something like that. Or I don't know, for you, I really feel like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, because you walk your own way, it's even a mystery to me. So it's like Spirit is saying, you know what we're talking about when we say walk away, when we say step away from the crowd. You know, it's like to finally have your own like thoughts and your own, the lion does not obey to what other people say. The lion lives according to his own truth and according to what he believes is the right thing. This also talks about the lion is an authority in the animal world. So this might be that you are supposed to become an authority, but I also feel like you're supposed to connect with an authority that helps you to become an authority, or to do some type of course, some type of webinar, something along those lines. Do something that people don't usually do, but I feel like it's already in your intuition and already in your mind. You know, like not everybody is sitting at home attending a webinar to become a millionaire. Not everybody is buying books about like, I don't know, how to make whatever, $1 million and have 7 sources of income. It's like, go the road less traveled by, but I feel like you're already doing that. You're already a weirdo. You don't fit into the crowd, so you already feel like, I think my life is not going to be like other people's life, and it's true. Your next chapter is going to be, I feel like you might feel a little bit lonely in your next chapter, but Spirit is saying this is only for you to realize who you truly are, you know, because sometimes in isolation, when we are by ourselves, we finally find out who we truly are and what our soul is made out of, you know. So what I'm feeling here is you have to walk away from something here. It's almost like getting prepared to walk away from something. Guys, I don't know what this is about. What is this about? Maybe like walking away from people that discourage you, that tell you you cannot do something. Or maybe it could even be if your friends ask you to come out, you tell them, no, I have to stay at home because you then can work on your projects. Or maybe it talks even about like moving your country, or like going to a different country, going to a different city, you know, applying for a job in a different country. Could also be like your environment is not in alignment with you anymore. Something that I'm seeing here. Okay, that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. It's definitely about like walking away from something. Also walking away from the expectations of other people, to not care about it anymore. To not lose sleep over the opinion of sheep. I don't know, it keeps coming up. That's something that Spirit definitely wants to tell you. Now, what are you going to experience? I feel this energy here that you are going to experience actually a transformation. I feel this energy here, there's going to be an idea that is going to spark the heck out of you. It's this energy of like, oh my God, I feel so freaking passionate about it. My life could be so freaking amazing if I did that. It makes me feel like I want to jump out of bed. But I feel like it will also be like a duality. It's a thought, it's this inspiration that really makes you happy, but it also scares you at the same time. And Spirit is saying this is completely normal, but you have to get to work and really do it, because you will be in it for a surprise here. We also have the Star card here. This is about wish fulfillment. Your wishes are about to be fulfilled as you walk away from what society tells you to do, or from what other people tell you to do. It's almost like change up your game, change it up a little bit. It's time for you to do things that you usually don't do. To really like feel excited about like the new territory, because you're walking into a new territory, which is also why I feel like I don't know where I am. It's the vibe that I'm feeling here. I'm like, oh my God, where am I? And I feel like it's because you are walking into a new territory. The Capricorn card says the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows, what does it say? Shrewdness and cautious ambition. So again, it's about working hard for your dreams. This is like, get to work, you are ready, learn about it, read about it, attend webinars, get you some Skillshare. You're ready. You're absolutely ready to approach this approach this life that is unique to you, that is individual to you. I feel like also about like your material path and who you are in society when it comes to your services or what you do for a living. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles here, it almost looks like maybe you have been procrastinating a little bit, or you have been been getting prepared, like, oh, I made this plan here, I already know what I want to do, but it's like it's on pause, right? So it's like Spirit is saying, it's time for you to put in the work. It's time for you to put in the time here as well, to put in the time, the focus, the work into your plans, to invest into your plans, to invest time daily, definitely here into your plans, because you are about to transform into somebody who had a plan, to somebody who has a business, to somebody who has a stable income, with something that they chose to do for a living that is unusual. That is something that people don't usually do. You know what? You know how they say like 1% has the money of 99% of the world or something like that? This is the 1%. The sheep here, those sheeps are the ones that manifest great things in their life. Those are the innovators, those are the millionaires, those are the people that invent incredible stuff, that go on incredible journeys and have a very rewarding life because they chose to do something that feels scary, because I feel like, ooh, where the heck am I? What the heck am I doing? But where you're going is like to the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is stable with her money. She is stable. Money is coming in, you know, there's no problem with that. And in this card, you can actually see a bird here. I feel like these are your spirit guides. This could be a grandma that is watching over you. This could be your ancestors. This could be your spirit guides. It's like, do you know the saying, a bird chirped something to me? That's what we say in my language, like a bird chirped it, like a bird chirped, or a bird told me some information. So what I'm feeling here is Spirit is going to send you downloads and information and insights that are going to help you to manifest a very, very stable career here. But it also requires for you to learn something new. It requires for you to put in hard work. It requires for you to finally take a leap of faith and step away from the crowd and do something that might feel like a new territory. You might feel a little bit alone because it's something that people usually don't do, or it's not something common, let's say it like that. We also have here, clean up your mess. So I feel like this talks about getting more organized. I feel like Spirit is saying you are walking into a new chapter where it requires for you to be more organized, because once you do that, you will actually manifest a lot of money here, like a very, very stable career, or a very, very rewarding, something very rewarding, like the effort that you put in comes back to you. And then we have the Keep Dancing card here. So what I'm feeling here is dance to your own rhythm. Rhythm is a dancer. People feel it everywhere. Free your mind and joyous. Do you know what I'm feeling here? I'm gonna be honest. So with the Keep Dancing card, I feel this energy here. You know those people, again, who do crazy things, and then they, for example, like the people on TikTok, the people on YouTube, the people that publish books and become bestsellers, with the free your mind and joyous. I feel your Spirit is saying like, you will be part of the community that walked a different path in life, that was extremely rewarding as well as very uncertain. It's a way that is very uncertain, but at the same time extremely rewarding when it comes to materialistic things. And because of that, you will live a life that is very, very free, you know? So when other people are still tied or still dependent on a company, dependent on a low paid salary, you will be part of this community that walked a different path and therefore had a different outcome and different results, and you will be a very, very free person that is free to do whatever the heck they want to do here with the Keep Dancing card, you know? And also, not to forget, I don't know why, Spirit is all, because I'm feeling like, okay, I'm gonna do the next chapter. I'm not thinking anything, and then all of a sudden romance comes here. Because I do a lot of like future spouse readings and stuff like that, and then I'm thinking like, oh, it's going to be like a spiritual reading, and then always love pops up every time. So if you look at this card here, let me show it to you. Who's that? Who is that? Do you already have somebody? Seems like you guys are falling in love with each other, or do you have nobody and this is somebody new? Who is that? Look at this card here. Look at this. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. This could even be that you're going to, like, you are a weirdo, right? You are a weirdo. You don't want to be part of the society because you feel like it's toxic, and yeah, you just feel like it's not your thing. It's not your way. It doesn't feel right to be part of the society. Not that you don't like humans, but it's more so like this matrix, this like working 9 to 5 and doing the normal things and doing things in a very conservative way. No, you're the one that is like the rebel, the one that does things differently. You have a different mind. You're very stubborn. Is something that I'm also seeing here. Not in a bad way. It's like stubborn with your beliefs. Like, I want to do something different with my life. I really want that, and that's what I'm going to do, which is also what a lion would say, right? A lion wouldn't obey. You're not a sheep, you are a lion. You walk your own path, you know? But if you look at this, I feel like you will meet a weirdo too. So this person that you're going to fall in love with, this person that you're going to meet, we also have Venus here, the planet of romance and love and partnership and relationship is also here. So definitely there is a blessing here when it comes to your relationship. You will meet somebody that is just as weird as you. This person walks a completely different path. This person's life, you know what I'm also feeling here? For some of you guys, your life has always been a mess because you're somebody that does things completely different. But what I'm feeling here is your life has always been a mess because you were never meant to walk in line. You were meant to like dance in line. You know, you were meant to stick out in the crowd, to be like a sore thumb that sticks out. You were never meant to be part of the society. You were meant to be your own individual self. You know, you're almost like the aliens. I feel like some of you guys might even be Aquarius here, because Aquarius people are weird, but in a good way. I love Aquarius people. You're actually meeting a weirdo who's just like you. You guys find each other. Both of you are maybe like messy, but also both of you are masterminds. You know, like messy masterminds, you know. Or if you're not messy, this just means like, you know, you never did things you were supposed to do. If like the teacher says, draw a red circle, you took orange or you took blue. Do you know what I mean? That's the type of vibe that I'm feeling here. And who you're going to meet, this person is going to be the same. It's like the person is just as weird as you are. Both of you will live a very, very unique life. And I feel like you will feel so connected to this person because both of you are weirdos. Both of your lives are just weird and different, and the way you think about society is just different, you know. Knight of Swords here and the Page of Cups. So with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like for some of you, if you're already dealing with somebody, they might actually if you had like a fallout or a fight, they're coming back definitely, but they might be a little bit clumsy with their words, or the words that they choose are not the best because they don't really know how to express their feelings, but they're actually falling in love with you. If you're dealing with somebody right now, is something that I'm feeling here. Let me get one more card here. What is the Two of Cups about? There's definitely like a partnership. It's like you guys will have a lot of fun here. So your chapter is also about like having so much fun with a person here. Who is that? What is the Two of Cups about? I feel like you're either going to meet somebody here, or you're already have somebody in your life and both of you are just weirdos, and I feel like maybe they will soon tell you how they feel. I don't feel like they would tell you I love you, but they would tell you maybe like I have feelings, or maybe even like, because they're a little bit immature with how they can say that they like you, but they would tell you that they like you. And I feel like it took a long time. It's almost this energy of like they took so long to tell you that they love you, and then they tell you, even maybe like they might even say it like under their breath, like I love you, like very, very you don't even hear it, you know, because they're a little bit, how does this become like a whole how do they feel reading? What is the Two of Cups about, Most High? Let's see. I want to see what that is about. Just one card here. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. If you have been in no contact with a person, this person is coming back to you. They cannot let go of you. They have a lot of desire for you. I don't know why this is a love reading right now. I literally can't. Okay, guys. Yeah, there's somebody coming back here with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's reaching out to you here. They might do it in a little bit like immature way, but what they're actually telling you or trying to tell you is, I have feelings for you, you know? And I feel like your next chapter is also about like experiencing life with them, or to experience beautiful, to have beautiful experiences with this person here with the Keep Dancing card. This is definitely somebody that is meant to be in your life, even if things seem to be a little bit toxic sometimes, but it's about like growth. It's about like learning to become mature, you know? So of course be careful with them, you know, tell them, put them in their place, but if they show you that they care about you, you can also believe them, is something that I'm feeling here. If you are not connected with somebody as of right now, I feel like there's somebody coming in. Again, this is somebody who's just a weirdo, just like you. And I feel like you might even be in partnership with each other. Like you might even find somebody romantic here who's also going to be your business partner, or you guys are going to manifest something together. I feel like you're going to manifest something together when it comes to like material wealth. Is something that I'm feeling here. So maybe both of you have been struggling financially, and I'm feeling here that you will, it's like you share the story of like, I had nothing and now I have everything, or I have so much money, and you will meet somebody like that who is just a mirror of you. They also have been through struggles. They have been through like low paid salaries and they found a way out, or something like that. Or you will meet somebody and actually help them out of a financial difficulty, because you are already stable here, and you will actually also be a blessing to the person that you're going to meet here, and you're going to help them to be free and enjoy life with you, you know? And it's going to be also a strong commitment here as well, is what I'm seeing here. Now, I hope you like this reading. I hope it resonates with you guys. I'm really excited for your new chapter here. It's definitely a new territory, because again, I feel this vibe of like, this feels weird. And look at where we landed, like a whole love reading. And this was not even planned. So it's like your reading was actually also / a love reading, which is again, step away from the crowd. In every pile there was like a different message, but for you guys I did a whole love reading here. Okay, my lovely beautiful pile number 4, I hope you like this reading. Let me know in the comments, and I'm going to see you in my next one. I wish you a lovely day. Bye.